have with me my apprentice, no apprentice anymore, she's becoming a master now, Ketsia, who's been working with me in everything, cooking, storytelling, and folk medicine. Ketsia is very knowledgeable also. And also, I have my grandkids. Oh, first I should say my son. My son Dominic and his children behind me. JJ is another father for Gigi. So that's their cousin here. But those three boys on that side, that are my grandson, and they're from Dominic. And they're all, even that little one I call little man, is learning how to make the tea, how to get well.
All right.
Now, I want you to know there is a taboo about folk medicine in Haiti. It has nothing to do with superstition. And I will tell you a story about that. First, let Ketsia speak about it.
So, Liliane, when I did my apprenticeship with Liliane, one of the things we talked about was the connection people make with voodoo and folk medicine. The two have nothing to do with each other. Folk medicine is folk medicine. Everyone can heal themselves with what they eat, what they put on their skin, what they clean their house with. You have it in nature, okay? So this is what folk medicine is about, and that's what Liliane's whole energy, whole vibe. She pretty much took cure herself of cancer from just folk medicine. And I know myself, my own experience, when I tended to have miscarriages, and I had really bad miscarriage, and I was bleeding for a long time. I could not stop bleeding. My doctor was like, well, you gotta bleed. And I called my stepmother, and she said to me, get sugar cane, the brown sugar cane we have from Haiti. I got it from my garden. And then I cut it up, and then I boiled it for a long time, and I drank that. And that cured me. But when I talked to someone who knew about folk medicine and Western medicine, she said that the reason why it did that is because the sugar did something to my uterus. She gave me a whole medical explanation for it, but this is something women in my family have been practicing for a long time, even back in slavery. There wasn't any hospitals. So folk medicine is a way of life, and I'm so happy you guys are here to listen to it.
Okay, thank you, Ketsia. You see, to explain again the culture, I'm going to tell you a family history. My father was a doctor, and my mother always take care of us with leaves, potion, ginger, miracle leaves, lemongrass, even this cactus. My mother took care of us. But we were 8 in the family, and my mother was the first doctor. So we were one boy first, and then all of them were girls. As a matter of fact, I was the fourth one. I have my sister here, she was girl, a lot of girls. So finally, after 6 children, my mother got another boy. In fact, 2 boys came. So that boy had asthma. 2 years old, he was dying with asthma. My mother did everything, and then when my mother could not do anymore, he will tell my father to take such. She will dictate to my father what she needs to cure us. So the baby did get well, even with my father's medicine. So there was a maid working for us, because in Haiti we have maid. And he said, Madam, I'm taking you to a place where the baby is going to get cured. Don't worry. That woman will remove the asthma from the baby. Oh, my mother is more than happy. Early morning, the maid came, and they took a taxi. They put the baby in the towel and took the baby in a blanket and went to the place. But the woman lived in a raggedy little place. And when they got there, you have to put your head down to get into the house. They poor people. So my mother went there and she said the baby is sick with asthma. Oh, madam, no problem. I'm going to take care of that baby for you. Oh, no problem. She went outside. Before she goes outside, she get a calabash, and a quail, Haitian poor people, they use that a lot for their food, for everything. So she get that calabash, and you know what indigo is, the blue stuff? She started to put quartz on it. Quartz, making quartz. My mother said, She took the baby and she's about to leave. Because the woman is making my mother believe that she's doing some kind of mysterious thing. Some voodoo things. So she's putting quartz, indigo, calabash. And then my mother was about to leave. She said, no, madam, I didn't know you weren't one for that. I didn't know, madam. Excuse me. She need to make her too good, a little bit of money. Yeah. She said, don't worry, I'm going to take care of the baby. She went outside, she got leave. She bought them in front of my mother. She gave some to the baby. And then she put some more in a bottle, and she said, give some at lunchtime and some at night. And that's it. The baby is 76 years old now, and no more asthma. Okay? So they make you believe they're doing something superstitious. Now, the neighbors saw my mother going out with the baby, so they called me. I was 12 years old. They said, what happened? I saw your mother. I speak French, to me. My mother, est sortie aujourd'hui avec le bébé. I said, yes, she went to a doctor first, a live doctor. So when my mother came, I said, oh, madam, my boy next door was asking where you go. She said, what you said? Oh, I said, you went to a live doctor. Ooh, my mother got mad at me because she didn't want the lady know that she went to a live doctor, because the live doctor is so superstition. So the neighbor going to know she's in superstition. So you see the taboo of the things. Okay, you got it? Okay.
Thank you.